So to be completely honest, I was just flying around before I started recording, and I run into a Beldum. I got him weak, so we're just seeing if we can catch him. Catch him. I have no ultra balls or great balls. We're just gonna have to rock with normal Pokeballs. I have a strong feeling we're gonna be here for a while. Now, a good one. I know I have more. Those ones are so much better off waiting. Here's your. Right. I guess now the actual video can start. So before we truly continue, I want to give shout outs to one of my last videos that I'll have it on screen. Saying it was a great video, but I wish you would focus more on Cobblemon aspect, which in this video we will by catching my last member. So I did a lot, as you see. This different. I'll explain this in a minute. But y'all probably haven't noticed my team is slightly different outside all of them. 15. If we take a look at this one, has the adamant nature. I swear it was jolly, but whatever. With speed boost. But more important, we take a look at these IVs. Basically, all of it's maxed out. I make it a physical attacker, so I don't really care about special. EVs, I did a little bit of EV training. Same thing with all these guys. All of them basically max, except for, the thing I didn't need. So, okay. So, everyone except for this guy, I guess I gotta focus. Oh, because I was using him for breeding, because we take a look at this. I've been doing a lot of breeding that guys knew. I ended up catching him at level 14, which was nice. But we got down here. All these max ones. Which I'll tell you how I got the max. I did not do like a massive catch chain with them. I think one of them was max, but I ended up getting this one. I call him Shiny Hunter because I don't own this guy. My friend ended up cashing in, training it to me so I could use the pseudo method because I wanted to get these two shiny. First, we all know what Turtwig shinies are, especially Torterras. There's multiple forms. And this one because I like the red Corviknight. Looks pretty cool. But I ended up getting all these max using this mod. Basically, you can make any Pokemon have, max IVs and stuff like that. I just, rather than choose the breathing, do the fact is, you're wasting iron, especially diamonds. Yeah, this one gold, depending on if you're gonna use this one. So, I said in that last video, I was gonna stop doing the crate mod altogether. So that's why this is here. I never made a video on. This is here, so I can actually, like go and mine, stuff like that. I started using the elevator. But before I show you what that was, I made a little Pokeball, where it's a battle and stuff like that. Which I love it too, because the angle I put it at, you can see it on the map. Which is nice. I'll show you a little more of the breeding area. I wanted to show you back here. There was a door. I ended up making 9 item vaults. All with, storage things, so I can manage it. But you can know how this one's off. I just placed it while I was flying. I didn't care about fixing it. So 9, each vault can carry up to 100,000 items, plus more, so I'm actually averaging like 1 million items. Yeah, I forgot there's a door here. So that's why we have, these, I can keep track how full they are, stuff like that. I should mention, I do not have just like 1 million stone. I guess since there's 9 storage vaults attached to it, it's timesing everything by 9. So I have 1 zombie head, but since there's 9, it's times it by 9. So for example, if I grab it, you see it's 1, put it back, 81. So just to clarify, I don't think like I was just hard grinding senior with like 26,000 diamonds. That's not what I was. What I did do to make those vaults is I made an iron farm first. I used all my iron to make, the vault. So we have 1,000, which I'll show you that now. to just show you how it works. So it's not the most optimal one, but it does the job. So I think I have 9 drills, and then I have 9 mixers. Which after they get crushed, they get dropped. I did this so they wouldn't like fly out. And then it goes to the washer, which pushes it here, and then turns it into either nuggets or flint. Flint gets burnt while the nuggets passed on. And then once this fills with 9, go press them and turn them into ingots and move them in there. And it is absolutely using this power system, with the almost 300,000 stress units, as we can see. Boom, into there. So I did that mostly off camera. I can't exactly remember what else I did. So yeah, I did end up fully going into Enchanting Industrial. So that's why you notice like everything here got like mending and good stuff. Thanks to like you going, so what is this? Who's smoke ball? This I just had another IP system. Like might as well make this to make building easier and stuff like that. Most of the here I didn't change it a little bit. Specifically, I did like these doors because trainers and stuff was spawned in there, and it was a little annoying. At percentages, this was my friend was playing on the server, so he was trying to get a good like reap and bell sweep. Outside of all that, that's basically everything I did. Did I kill anything with this? Yes, you are now. Okay, so I'll probably max this out a little later. But now let's talk about the water type I wanted to go for. I originally was going to go for Basculation, a nice water psychic type. Ghost type, which would have been cool. Two immunities, really not big immunities, but immunity is immunity. And then a couple other water types. One was Rotom Wash or Rotom Wash, depending on how you say it. A nice electric water type with a volt switch, so I can pivot into different Pokemon I needed to, and then hit him with a strong hydro pump. And then I was gonna go for in between Cloyster or Lapras. I'm naming both of them because they both have the same typing. Both of them are heavy tanks, but more Lapras is a bigger one, especially since it also has Gigantamax. Don't know if it's in Mega Showdown though. And Parasong, so just in case I have a Pokemon that doesn't want to switch into something, I can either force them switch, depending on how good the CPU is, or just kill them off. And the water type I will be catching in this video. But honorable mention, I was going to go for Toxapex, like Marie, the same Pokemon I keep mistaking his name for like Marie and stuff like that. A nice, typing, hard hitting, or like amazing tank with regenerator, so I could easily switch out. And I think it has poison point, so and what great physical defense is gonna be nice. The water type I'm thinking of, which I'll let y'all guess. If y'all can find out before I catch it, I'll give you a comment that most likely gonna do it anyways. But gotta farm engagement. I don't even know where half of this stuff came from. Yeah, a lot of things. So you can see I have now 4 backpacks. I'm just wearing this one. So this one would just be Minecraft stuff, TMs that I ended up just getting all these in a row, which was nice. Crate stuff. There's leather in here. That's because my drilling machine's in here. Here, and then all the Pokemon related stuff. Before we catch, says Pokemon, I kind of want to go back and see if Beldum's still there, because if it is, I think I'll be able to catch it now. Since you don't have max EVs, you're going to be off the team for now. Don't worry, you will come max as I max it out. Which might do either on or off camera, it depends. Okay. Honestly, I think Beldum would be cool, but since I don't like double typing, which that's also another reason why I didn't go for Basculation. Basculation gets Swift Slam, which actually makes it really hard to outspeed. But because of that reason, it would be a pain. Oh, it's actually still here. We're gonna lead with this guy, with Larvitar. I don't trust that bite. So we're gonna Rock Slide. That's if you know I hit. Oh, and it made it flinch. Nice. That's low enough. Ooh, I probably should have made a quick ball first. I should ignore you. Just 13. That's 3. Yes! Beldum. Now, the better question is, do you have a solid nature? No, not even close. Who knows, I might find another one or actually use an herb. Or mint, my bad. You know, I don't like using mints because, sure, it might change the stats around. It was kind of annoying when you see someone's nature like this, and then it's like realistically like adamant or something. And also, I think mint natures are weaker than actual, if that was their actual nature. I could be wrong though. I think the water I want to go for, that is my backpack. Maybe right here. The fact is, like over here, there's Ocean Monument, and do not want to risk going near that. There's definitely one of the Pokemon I wanted. I might have to go out a little bit more. Hey, hold on. Staryu is not the one I'm looking for. It's this guy. Exactly 15. I probably should start a battle with it. Hadarimi. Cool. There it is. Sure, we can't see the fight. Disarming voice. Water gun. Ooh, that does like no damage. Do I want to risk the psychic? I'll risk it. Ooh. Oh crap, it's confused. Alright. Now we are going to use Dive Balls. Two, 3, and that's all she wrote. Boom, we got our last team member. That is terrifying. That actually would have been worse if I had shaders on. Alright. Now let's see what you got. Naive. Special attack uses speed. It's alright. Stuff like that. Also, I think I noticed when you breed Pokemon, they're forced to an average, so I might just like Pokesizer all 3 and just see what happens. So it isn't. It's not cheating since the size is just visual. I mean, so it's technically shiny. But I feel like shiny is more cheating than just changing the size of all your Pokemon. The only one I won't change is like Ricky, because again, I want to try to get a shiny. slash I double E'd sizer. We're gonna do slot 1, slot 2, and slot 4. Alright, let's see. Hadarimi's big, large. Alright, everyone just got, you know, the big size. Which my torture was originally big, so I'm not that mad. That literally looks like.
So for this joke, I casually went to look up a pink hat, and I was just wondering, who skinned Hadarimi and put it on their head? Like, what are we doing?
A hat. Air large. Oh god, I'm scared what Tyranitar is gonna look like. But yeah. Why does Tentacool look so overly textured? Is it just me? Alright. So the reason why I decided to go for Tentacool or Tentacruel as my water type is I just think it's more of a hard hitter than anything. Because right now I'm sitting with, because how I built my team, these are like my 3 like Pokemon that can, you know, tank a hit. Psychic Fairy might not be the greatest typing, especially when, you know, like Fairy stats. It's like, I know I said right, Psychic Fairy or Steel Fairy could be better. Which again, then I won't have a Gigantamax Pokemon because I want all the gimmicks. You have Mega, but Sandstorm I think increases both Rock and Ground type defenses. It's about a little bit, so it can tank more hits, and even though it'll be 4 times weak against fighting, it can at least still take like pretty confident like Brick Break maybe. And then Corviknight, I know Corviknight can take hits. No 4 times weakness. It's not weak to fighting thanks to its flying typing. Sure, it's weak to fire. And I'm pretty sure I specifically made it special. Or physical, I meant. Yeah, physical. But I did invest in some special. So I should at least be able to take a pretty confident flamethrower. And then Blaziken's just gonna be a Mega Sweeper. I decided to get the speed boost. Just so you know, extra speed for Torchic. Torchic doesn't have the world's greatest speed. Well, yeah, this is like kind of like my team I'm going for, and it's right now. Yes, I can kind of show you the breeding process. Well, first I got to figure out how I'm building because I do want it to be a special attacker. I want to make it a special attacker with a lot of speed, or be able to tank a hit. That's the bigger question. And also, I probably should max out that Turtwig. Even though I am absolutely trying to get a shiny one. Through the, like, Masuda method.
Hey, it's me again. I just wanted to point out, as I'm editing this, I'm literally opening eggs, and as you can see, I'm on 442 and still no shiny, so I'll catch y'all when I get another shiny, if that's in the next video, or as I'm still editing.
Where's my Turtwig? I think it's the only level 15 one, which is this one. Here, you know, it's like the pseudo method. And then I do like Tentacool, and then one of my max ones, which you do max 1. So, I did, you know, having stuff like that. Some of them, his original ability wasn't the, you know, Keen's Eye. I was just able to make, you know, ability, out just through one of my mods, or ability, yeah, like, it was just able to make ability capsule. And I just had this one from accidentally killing a legendary. Or, I wouldn't say accidentally, it was more intentional, you know, to keep myself alive. So to change ability to Keen Eye, so when it becomes Corviknight, it should get pressure? I think that's how that works? I wouldn't know. Tentacle looks so weird just standing, and it can walk like that too. You know, so this might be a short video depending on if I can't really think of anything. Oh wait, that's what I can do. Even though that might require me leaving, but y'all can drop an Everstone, you gotta die, I'm sorry. But off camera, I didn't want to do anything with it yet. but I ended up finding these. I think I ended up actually finding 2 just mega stones, but I ended up finding keystone, which from mining. So we can at least get into one of the gimmicks, not completely, because again, one of the Pokemon is, Blaziken. I kind of don't have it. So, oops. Blazikenite. Put it straight here. Hey, you focus, man? Oh, I can make that. Okay, no, I can't. Boom. Now we got the Blazikenite. Cooking with the extra evolutions. You're just gonna keep that in a Pokemon backpack. Now for the Mega, or where we're gonna put the Keystone. Which honestly, I always like the glove. I wish they would add Ash's glove, but right now, this one's gonna have to work. Okay, I don't know why it's being stubborn, but look at that. Oops. But I could also make a Terror Orb, which is right here. Which I was just gonna make off camera, but I'm like, I have all the stuff, might as well. So now I could trust it. So all I really need is Z-moves and Dynamaxing, which I'll find. I gotta find the Wishing Star, which I heard the place for the Z-ring, or not the Z-ring, like actual Z crystals and use herbers. I think only spawn in jungles, so at least I know that. Ooh, Melmetal. Did I just say it costs a max mushroom? Okay, so let's change the recipe. It's not like it's more expensive, but it's definitely interesting. Ooh, wait, there's something I can't do. Find that Pokemon village. She's always super far away, so I'm better off using the compass mod. Even if y'all think that's a little cheating, which I can understand why. But come on, some places, thanks to all my world generation mods, are super far away. But I think it was like BCA or something. Yep. We want to find the large one. Looks like one's pretty close. I ended up getting some eggs. So one's timid because I forgot to put the thing on it. So I'm really hoping it's not that one. Yeah, honestly, I'm not 1,000% sure what nature I'm going for. For tentacle. Yeah, they lost though. Alright, so straight ahead we go. I guess. I'll catch y'all there. I'm almost there before poorly and the eggs are getting ready to hatch. So it's maybe the reason why I start slowing down, and that's also why there's the, Magmar on my team. There you go. It looks like no shiny so far. Ooh, I was gave him away. I got some nice hacks, please. But yeah, I do have the mod called Parting Gift, so which made them easier to grind their EVs and stuff like that. Is because it's getting feathered. Only feathers give you one. It's still enough just in case if a Pokemon didn't give me all their EVs. So we made it. There might be a little bit of rendering issues because all this stuff, but outside of that, we made it. The reason why I wanted to get here so fast for this is because being able to spend the money to buy Pokeballs or even held items, it's just going to be extremely nice. Stuff like that. And the best part is, since there's always these book centers in here, you always have a place. Boom. So now we can constantly teleport here. Since we got these, I can buy a Pokeball, so I guess I don't want to craft them. If we go up here, That's for another mod. This one you can buy. Oh, most held items are a little bit pricey. You can buy those. You can buy, the items that just boost a specific move. You even buy like TMs and stuff like that in here. And then I think one of the coolest parts for it is you can buy like I guess the average berries, and they're also covered in berries too, and even mulch to get even better berries. So that's really it. Honestly, like I said, I can't really think of anything else to go for because the breeding process is definitely off camera. Also. So I do hope you all, enjoy the video. Just like, comment, subscribe. I haven't been recording that long. I usually record for like hours of that. I record for like 50 minutes. So I'll probably, but I do want y'all to maybe leave ideas. So what I think I should do. Obviously, probably get my first badge is probably what most people are saying. Who knows? Maybe I might want. Okay, it was just telling me something else. Who knows? I could probably do something else. I will try to, hopefully I can get one of those shinies. Yeah. Who knows? Might even stack up on other Pokemon for an option. Oh, where's the front of this place? Guys, see you guys next time. Peace.